Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about how does your physical health affect your mental health. Again, we make these videos here at Life on Your Terms because we want you to be able to do exactly that. We want you to be able to live a life on your terms, and hopefully these videos empower you to do so. So today, I'm going to talk about the hormonal effect of physical health related to mental health. I'm going to jump into sleep related to mental health and some tips about how to go to sleep easier. And number 3, I'm going to talk about my personal review related to this topic, physical health related to mental health. Again, it's all my experience, but hopefully it's helpful. So let's jump in. The simple hormonal effect of your physical health related to your mental health. So when you exercise, you release those feel-good chemicals called endorphins. Naturally, those make you feel better. You feel on that runner's high, as they call it. So when you exercise, you just generally feel happier and better because your brain is releasing those chemicals to make you feel that way. So that's one thing right off the bat that's going to increase and boost your mental health because of your physical health. Again, when cortisol is released, the stress hormone, that can be a problem, and exercise helps reduce cortisol to help you feel less stressed, feel lighter, feel better, feel happier. And the big thing is the endorphin release. It's those chemicals that all get released make you feel better. And simply walking in the sun can make you feel that way. So it doesn't have to be vigorous exercise, although I do recommend that. Just simply walking, jogging in the sun, just taking time to make your physical health a priority is important. It'll make you mental health feel better. And I actually call walking the best exercise you can do. The injury risk is extremely low and the benefit is extremely high. Keeps your metabolism moving, it keeps you feeling better with those endorphins releasing, things of that nature. And then you sprinkle in some really good intense exercise on 4 or 5 days out of the week, you're gonna feel great, just related to the hormones, related to all this stuff. And also, we can't not talk about physical health without talking about your diet. Personally, I know when I eat sugary foods, I start to feel worse. But when I eat a cleaner diet full of fruits, veggies, meats, things of that nature, I just feel better. I think a lot of our food is processed and generally unhealthy for you. So if you can get to eating more natural foods, things of that nature, you're just gonna feel better because you're eating what humans have eaten for hundreds of thousands of years and what we're meant to eat, not this sugary processed food. So you gotta watch your diet because that does directly correlate to mental health and brain function. Also, when you're eating cleaner, it's a little bit easier to manage your calories. And if you lose or gain weight, it's simply calories in or calories out. And if you have a goal of gaining weight or losing weight, you're gonna feel good when you start moving towards that. So that's a way that your physical health could affect your mental health because you have something to be proud of, and you should be proud of if you make your physical health a priority. And it's okay if you haven't started that journey. We all start somewhere, and I encourage you to start yours today. So that is everything related to the hormonal effect, diet, stuff like that, how exercise just generally makes you feel and how to release chemicals within your body and your brain. Next, we can't not talk about sleep when it relates to physical health or mental health. I think sleep is so overlooked. I think it's starting to change how people view it, but I still think the grinders or the influencers out there are saying, yeah, I only get 4 to 6 hours of sleep and I still do this or that. But I think that's overrated. I think that actually focusing on getting a good solid 8 hours of sleep should be a top priority for you to feel good and sharp. You're gonna perform better when you sleep more and you get that good quality of sleep. So don't overlook sleep because it does directly correlate to your health. And actually, the less sleep you get, the more ghrelin is released, and ghrelin is the hunger hormone. So you might find yourself really hungry when you only get 4 to 5 hours of sleep. You don't feel as sharp, as mentally clear. So sleep is paramount to be important. And this is just my experience, but I've always tried to make sleep a huge priority, and it's done nothing but serve me. It's a very productive rest, and I think you can get more done when you sleep better. So cognitive function and emotional stability will be higher when you're getting better sleep. Some general tips for sleeping that I have is about 30 minutes to an hour before bed, turn off all the lights in your house, or at least dim them. Try to avoid close phone use. Try to get that light out of those eyes. Make yourself naturally tired. If you find it's hard for you to go to sleep at night, try that, and it's been helpful for me. Another thing that I just got and I'm super excited about is get a sleep mask. Sleep masks are awesome if you have a bunch of unwanted light. If you're in a city or something like that, you put on a sleep mask, you're gonna see nothing but pitch black. That helps me get really deep sleep and not wake up as much, it seems like. So you could invest in a sleep mask. But the big thing is light. Lower that light, dim the lights. Another tip is go to the bed at the same time. I know it's difficult sometimes, especially a Friday or Saturday when you want to go do things, but if you go to bed at 10, try to not change that schedule too much on Friday or Saturday. Go to bed at midnight at the latest, because it's important, because our bodies have a natural clock. If you can kind of program that natural clock that, hey, I go to bed at 10 every night and I wake up at 6 every morning, you're gonna get better sleep and you're gonna be tired religiously at 10 p.m. and then you'll have an easier time waking up at 6 if you program kind of these same times that you do every day. I know it can be difficult, but I'm telling you, it's worth it to find a way to get the time you go to bed the same every night and the time you wake up the same. It'll serve you so much. So that's everything related to sleep. I know there's more. That's just my experience again and what I have found is to be helpful. But that moves me to my third personal view related to all this topic, how physical health related to mental health. And honestly, I would say exercise and physical health is everything. And what I mean by that is it's an important base for you to have. If you exercise and you can have a body that you are proud of, you may feel more confident and less anxious, and you get a certain degree of respect. Call it what it is. When someone who is very fit walks into a room, people respect that because you can't buy it and you can't loan it. The only way to get a body that you're proud of is to work for it. So I would say that exercise is everything in that, because it's just gonna make you feel better and elevated. And now I'm biased because exercise truly did change my life. I used to be a 130-pound kid who wasn't very confident and really anxious. And then I started working out and I put on some weight and put on some muscle I was proud of, and I felt nothing but great since. And now I have been lifting for 6 years come March, and I will not stop anytime soon because I love it and it serves me. It really is a peaceful time for me to go into the gym and kind of clear any bad headspace I have or anything like that, any stress. It's my time, I guess. It's my hour out of my day where I just have a time set aside fully for myself, and I could kind of get out any stress, any sadness, any anxiousness on the weights or whatever exercise I'm doing, and that's where it's served me. Maybe you've had a different experience, but that's what I found, is that in my experience that it's really changed my life, and it's been everything. It's been my base, and it's really empowered me to do the other things I want to do in life. And again, the confidence it gives me, but also something to work towards is really enjoyable for me. I find that if I try to just add 5 pounds to the bar every week, or maybe I'm trying to lose a few pounds, if I can just lose 1 pound every week or gain 1 pound every week, or have a little bit better form, that pursuit of excellence has taught me so many different things. And I think exercise teaches the discipline building blocks necessary for a lot of other areas in life. So anyways, that's my experience with how does your physical health affect your mental health. Hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully it empowers you to make the changes necessary to live a life on your terms.